The spiritual secret behind why you look younger than your age. There's something remarkable about the way people pause when they meet you. They tilt their head, narrow their eyes, and then they ask with a hint of disbelief, "How old are you again?" They expected one number, but you gave them another, and it doesn't seem to add up. It's not just your skin or the way your hair catches the light. It's something deeper, something that can't be bottled or bought in a jar. You carry a glow that comes from within, and it confuses the years. The world has a way of wearing people down, but for some reason, you carry yourself as if time has been gentler with you. That's not an accident. There is a spiritual meaning behind why you appear younger than your age. It isn't vanity, it isn't luck. It is a reflection of what your soul has chosen to hold on to, and just as importantly, what you've chosen to let go of. Think about it. Some people grow bitter with the passing years. You can see it in their faces, in the heaviness of their steps, in the way they speak. But others, people like you, somehow become lighter with time. Instead of being weighed down by the years, you rise above them. Youthfulness is not only about the number of candles on a cake. It's about the fire still burning in your heart. And when that fire burns with joy, forgiveness, peace, and love, the body cannot help but reflect it. So if you've been told you don't look your age, pause and let that truth sink in. It's not just a compliment about appearances, it's a sign of spiritual strength. It's a quiet testimony that the life inside you is bigger, brighter, and stronger than the years you've walked through. And today we're going to explore why that matters. Not just for how others see you, but for how you see yourself, and how God Himself has marked you with a light that time cannot dim. Number 1. The light of joy preserves you. There's a reason why people with joy in their hearts seem to defy the years. True joy doesn't just paint a smile on your face, it lights you from the inside out. It's not the loud, surface kind of happiness that comes from buying a new car or winning the lottery. No, this joy is quieter, deeper, rooted in gratitude and faith. And when you carry it, others can feel it before they even see it. Think about the people you know who always laugh easily, who find something good to hold on to even when life is hard. Don't they just look lighter? Don't they seem to carry less of the heaviness that shows up as wrinkles, frowns, or that tired look in someone's eyes? Joy has a way of keeping you fresh. It softens your features, it keeps your spirit young. And when your spirit is young, your body follows. Doctors may tell you it's chemicals, endorphins, or stress hormones. And that's true in part. But there's something spiritual behind it too. When your soul chooses joy, you're resisting the pull of despair. You're resisting the bitterness that can carve deep lines into your heart long before it shows up on your skin. Joy is resistance against the slow erosion of your soul. And that resistance, that refusal to let life make you hard, is what keeps you appearing younger than your years. Joy doesn't deny pain. It doesn't ignore the reality of grief, disappointment, or struggle. But it chooses not to live there. And when you carry that choice day after day, year after year, it becomes part of your face, your posture, your presence. People see you and say, "You look so young." But what they're really noticing is your soul shining through. Because joy is a light that no number of birthdays can put out. If you've kept joy alive in your heart, in your laughter, in your gratitude for simple things, in the way you share warmth with others, you've already found one of the deepest secrets of spiritual youth. It's not about pretending life is perfect. It's about refusing to let life steal your wonder. That's why you look younger. That's why you glow. You are living proof that the light of joy is stronger than the weight of time. Number 2. Forgiveness is the fountain of youth. Nothing will age you faster than bitterness. Carrying grudges, replaying old wounds, holding on to anger. These things carve lines in your soul long before they touch your skin. You can spot someone who hasn't learned to forgive. Their eyes are heavy, their voice sharp, their spirit worn. Resentment drains the life out of a person. It makes them older than their years. But forgiveness, real forgiveness, is freedom. It doesn't mean you excuse what was done to you. It doesn't mean you pretend it didn't hurt. It means you're choosing not to carry it anymore. You're choosing to let God hold it, to let His justice handle what your heart cannot. And in doing so, you set yourself free. That freedom shows. It shows in the way your shoulders relax, in the way your face softens, in the way your spirit feels lighter just walking into a room. People may not be able to explain it, but they'll notice. They'll say you look rested, fresh, younger than you are. And it's not makeup or diet or exercise that did it. It's forgiveness. Think about the weight of carrying bitterness year after year. It's like dragging a heavy sack over your shoulder. Every step is harder, every breath heavier. But when you forgive, it's as if that sack drops to the ground. You straighten up, you breathe deeply again. Your body reflects that release. Forgiveness isn't easy, but it's holy. It's spiritual medicine. It heals the invisible places. And just as bitterness makes the face hard, forgiveness makes it radiant. This is why some of the most forgiving souls you'll ever meet look decades younger than their age. Their hearts are light, their minds uncluttered, their spirits unclenched. That radiance leaks out of them, and people mistake it for youth. If you've chosen forgiveness, if you've let go of what others meant for harm, you've tapped into the true fountain of youth. It's not in a pill or a cream. It's in the quiet decision to say, I will not let this poison live inside me. That choice keeps your spirit young. That choice keeps your face alive. That choice keeps your soul free. And that freedom, my friend, is why you appear younger than your age. Number 3, a peaceful spirit slows time. Stress is a thief. It steals years from your life, and it shows them on your face. You can see it in the furrowed brow, the clenched jaw, the restless eyes. People who live under constant worry seem to carry the whole world on their shoulders, and time punishes them for it. But those who cultivate peace in their spirit, they move through the years differently. They walk slower, breathe deeper, and look younger. Peace is not just the absence of noise, it's the presence of trust. It's knowing deep in your heart that life is bigger than your control and that God is faithful even when you're not in command. That kind of peace is rare in this world, but when you find it, it changes everything. When your spirit is calm, your body follows, your heartbeat steadies, your breath lengthens, your face softens. Doctors may call it lowered cortisol levels, but spiritually it is more than chemistry. It is alignment with God's rhythm instead of fighting against it. That alignment is visible. It is why someone with true peace in their heart can walk into a storm, and instead of looking shaken, they look younger, fresher, almost untouched by the chaos around them. Think about the people who pray deeply, who meditate on Scripture, who hand their burdens over at the feet of God. Don't they seem to carry a timelessness about them? They're not rushing, they're not frantic, they radiate calm. And that calm slows the marks of time. When you let peace rule your heart, you're telling the world, I will not let worry write the story of my life. That choice shows up in your body. Peace keeps the frown lines from deepening. Peace steadies your step so that you walk like someone who knows they are held. If people look at you and say you don't seem your age, remember this. It may not be because of what you've done on the outside. It may be because of what you've surrendered on the inside. A peaceful spirit is one of the most powerful shields against the erosion of time. It doesn't mean life has been easy. It means you've learned the secret of laying your burdens down and letting God carry what was never meant for you. And that, my friend, is a beauty that no clock can steal. Number 4, love makes the soul timeless. Love has a way of making a person shine. Not just romantic love, but the deep, abiding love that pours out into family, friends, community, and even strangers. When your heart is full of love, you radiate something eternal. People may not know how to describe it, but they'll say you glow. They'll tell you that you look younger than you are. And they're right, because love keeps the soul from aging. Love is energy. It flows outward, giving and blessing, healing and lifting. When you live with love at the center of your life, your spirit doesn't dry out. It stays fresh, like a river. That freshness spills over into your body. A loving person's smile is softer. Their eyes are brighter. Their presence is lighter. They seem to carry youth with them, even in their later years. There's a reason why bitter people look older than they are. Resentment, jealousy, and hatred twist the spirit, and eventually they twist the body. But love does the opposite. It relaxes you. It softens you. It makes you generous not only in heart but in expression, and that generosity makes you beautiful. Think about a grandmother whose face is lined with age, yet when she smiles, she looks ageless. Her love for her children and grandchildren makes her glow. Or the older man who still goes out of his way to care for his neighbors. His kindness lights him up in a way that makes you forget his age. That's the spiritual mystery of love. It doesn't just touch others, it restores the giver too. Love connects you to eternity. It reminds your soul that you are part of something bigger, something divine. And when you live in that truth, the years cannot cage you. They can touch your body, yes, but they cannot age your spirit. And when your spirit is timeless, your body reflects it with a radiance people can't help but notice. If people say you look younger, consider this. Perhaps it's because your heart has stayed open. Perhaps it's because, instead of shutting down with age, you've kept pouring out. That choice to keep loving, even after heartbreak, even after disappointment, is what keeps you radiant. Love is eternal, and when you live in it, you share in its timelessness. That's why you shine. That's why you still look younger than the number says. Number 5, purpose keeps you vibrant. There is something unmistakable about a person who still wakes up with a reason to live. Purpose is fuel. It moves the spirit, and in moving the spirit, it keeps the body alive and vibrant. Without purpose, people fade. They retire not just from work but from life itself. They lose the spark in their eyes, the strength in their steps. But with purpose, even an older soul can walk into a room and look years younger. Purpose doesn't have to mean changing the whole world. Sometimes it's as simple as tending a garden, mentoring a young person, writing your thoughts in a journal, volunteering at church, or showing up every day for the people you love. What matters is that you know why you're here, and you lean into it with both hands. That sense of mission lifts you beyond routine. It gives your life color, and people notice. They see it in the way you talk, in the way your eyes brighten, when you share what you're passionate about. Think about the people who never stop learning. They read, they travel, they create. They stay curious. Don't they seem to age slower? Their bodies may grow older, but their spirit refuses to stagnate. They stay engaged with life, and in doing so, they draw vitality from the world around them. That vitality is what makes them look younger. They are alive in the truest sense of the word. Without purpose, the days feel heavy, but with it, time becomes a friend. Purpose pushes you to care for yourself, because you know you need strength to keep walking the path set before you. Purpose reminds you that your life still matters, that your story is not finished. That reminder feeds your spirit with energy that no vitamin could provide. If people say you look younger than your age, it may be because your life is still in motion. You're not sitting on the sidelines waiting for time to pass. You're living with intention, with passion, with mission. And that kind of life does not just extend your days. It deepens them. It keeps your soul alive. And when your soul is alive, your body reflects it with youthfulness that surprises everyone who meets you. Number 6. The body reflects the spirit within. You've heard the saying, the eyes are the window to the soul. But the truth goes further. The whole body reflects what the spirit carries. If your soul is weighed down by fear, anger, or despair, your body will mirror that heaviness. If your soul is filled with faith, hope, and light, your body will mirror that too, often in ways that make you look far younger than you are. Science tells us about posture, hormones, nutrition, and sleep. And yes, those things matter. But the spirit can override them in surprising ways. A hopeful person stands taller. A faith-filled person's eyes shine brighter. A grateful person's smile is wider. These things are not tricks of the body. They are reflections of the soul. You can see it in people who've lived through hardship but kept their spirit intact. Their bodies might have scars, but their faces carry light. They walk with energy. They laugh with ease. They look younger than their trials suggest they should. That's the power of spirit over flesh. The Bible says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." That truth is visible in every community, every generation. A cheerful spirit heals. A crushed one wastes away. And when your heart is full of hope, when your faith keeps your spirit alive, your body cannot help but reflect that youthfulness. If you've been told you look young, take it as a sign. It's not just about the lotion you use or the way you eat. It's about your spirit. You've chosen not to let despair make a home in you. You've chosen to carry hope, even when life gave you reasons not to. And that hope has written itself into your face, your body, your presence. The spirit is eternal, and when you live in alignment with that truth, your body takes on some of that eternity. People see you and wonder how you defy time. But you know the secret. Your body is only echoing the light that shines from within your soul. That's why you look younger. That's why you glow. Number 7. Eternal identity beyond age. There comes a point in life when you begin to realize that the number attached to your age is just that, a number. The deeper truth is that your spirit does not age. The body may wrinkle, the hair may silver, but your soul remains untouched by time. And when you live in that reality, it shows. People see you and sense something timeless. They can't explain it, but they know you appear younger than the calendar says. This isn't just optimism, it's a spiritual truth. You are not only flesh and blood, you are spirit. And spirit was made for eternity. When you live as though your spirit is the truest part of you, your body begins to take cues from that eternal self. You stop obsessing over every line in the mirror, and instead you carry yourself with the dignity and light of someone who knows they belong to more than this world. That dignity radiates, and it is mistaken for youth. Think about someone who is deeply rooted in faith. Their steps may be slower with age, but there is a light in their eyes that feels ancient and young at the same time. It's not youth in the sense of being naive or untouched by life's struggles. It's youth in the sense of eternal vitality, the kind that comes from knowing you are a soul first, a body second. This is why some people grow older but not old. They keep a spirit of curiosity, wonder, and gratitude. They laugh without shame. They dream without apology. They love without fear. That spirit does not wrinkle. That spirit cannot grow old, and because it cannot, the body reflects it in ways that others call looking young. If others tell you that you seem younger than your age, take it as confirmation of this eternal truth. Your identity is not tied to the number of years you've been here. It is tied to the eternity within you. Every day you choose to live from that place, you radiate timelessness, and timelessness looks a lot like youth to the human eye. But to the soul it looks like freedom. Conclusion: the glow that time cannot steal. So why do you appear younger than your age? It is not luck, and it is not vanity. It is the echo of your spirit shining through the body. It is the light of joy, the freedom of forgiveness, the calm of peace, the fire of love, the fuel of purpose, the reflection of hope, and the truth of eternity, all woven together into who you are. Your youthfulness is not about denying the years. It is about redeeming them. It is about choosing, day by day, not to let life make you bitter, not to let pain harden you, not to let fear define you. It is about allowing your soul to remain alive, curious, forgiving, and free. That kind of life cannot help but shine through your face, your body, your very presence. When someone looks at you and says, "You don't look your age," they may think they're giving you a surface compliment. But what they're really seeing is deeper. They're seeing the beauty of a soul that has stayed awake, alive, and aligned with something eternal. They're seeing what time cannot steal. And here is the truth. That glow is a gift, but it is also a calling. You are called to keep shining, to keep radiating the spirit within you, because it is a testimony to everyone around you that life is not measured in wrinkles or years. Life is measured in spirit, and when your spirit is free, your presence becomes timeless. So the next time you hear those words, "You look so young," let them sink in. Smile with gratitude, because what they are really saying is this: your soul has triumphed over time, and your light is still burning strong. And that, dear friend, is the kind of beauty that lasts forever.